The next in this series of new Pokemon Snap guides is going to be Snow Knight. I have a suspicion, because of the difficulty of this level, this might be one of the more popular ones for people to skip to, just because there's a lot going on. We have to avoid Pokemon, and the pictures that we're taking, the pictures need to be quite good, and there's math involved. With all that said, it's going to be a quick start here as we get into the level. Let's do it. First things first, we want to make sure that we are turboing. You have plenty of options for the Mightyenas, but the one that I suggest is just this guy digging. Because it's a 3-star, it won't be a repeat when we come back into the level. Make sure you bonk this guy as quickly as possible, and then we're also going to want to bonk the Sandslash. The idea here is because we're going to get stuck on these Mightyena anyways, that we want to be taking these photos and then be ready to go when the Mightyenas start running. So, up the hill, we are going to have Ferret. Ferret is going to be a repeat Pokemon from Snow Day. So, we want to take it here, and then more importantly, we want to bonk the Ferret. If we don't bonk it, we end up running into a Mightyena later. I don't understand the interaction, but that's how it works. The next Pokemon is going to be this Frosmoth. If you aim over the ridge, you can hit it a bit early. You don't need to hit it as early as I'm hitting it here, but it does make sure that the Frosmoth flies towards the camera. Very importantly, we need to be taking a picture of this flower. Never forget a flower, otherwise you'll have to do this first half of the level over again. It's going to be a moment of respite here as we go down the hill. The next few Pokemon are going to be the ones that are optional. This whole cave has Pokemon that are not going to be repeats. The one that I'm personally taking currently is this Delibird. I don't necessarily personally need the points, and so I just take the Delibird because it runs right across in front of the camera. More traditionally though, people will take Jynx. I like to put the music on. It makes it feel like the Jynx are going to put their hands up more, but I do believe it's an idle animation. Here for the Piplup, we want to take a picture and then aim at this spot. I'm going to show it twice just because this is so crucial for hitting the skip that we call Obama skip. Let's do it one more time. So once you take the picture of the Piplup, you want to aim for this spot above the hole under the Braviary. And while you can see that this Spheal moved just by moving down the camera a little bit, really, while you're not moving here with the running into the Piplups is when you want to be aiming this. And then quickly follow it up with the Braviary before the Braviary flies. I'm trying here to avoid the Piplups, but I failed to do so. The Obama Snow, we need to bonk twice. I like to take the picture after the first bonk. And with that Obama Snow and the Spheal out of the way, we can have a quick finish here. Mamoswine has a hitbox right in the middle of its face, so we typically just do this full zoom. It's not necessary. You can also just take the Mamoswine as a full picture, but for whatever reason, just taking a picture of its nose zoomed in doesn't result in any punishment. Looking at the scoring, we do need to be conscious of our star values on two different photos, the Mightyena and the Piplup. The Mightyena should be a 3-star as long as you're taking the same photo that I am, and a 3-star is pretty hard to replicate on the revisit. The Piplups can be 1 or 2-star. So when we revisit, we want to be avoiding those star values so we can continue increasing our high score. If everything has gone smoothly, you should just have to worry about the Mightyena, which means you shouldn't have to worry at all, because you should also be confident in the fact that you got a 3-star. But if we do need a Piplup, you definitely want to know which Piplup you have. Piplups can be over 5,000, disgusting. So, the pictures here are of a high quality. I'm really happy with how this run happened. To remind people, I do try multiple runs. That's why you do see the video that we're using. The capture is about 15 minutes, but the actual gameplay is a fair bit less. So I'm going to immediately go into the level 1 again. This would usually involve a cutscene where we've learned about the Illumina Orb because we took the picture of the flower. Always take the middle Mightyena. If you take the front Mightyena, you can end up with embarking. And then the Piplup, if he's running, either before or after he's surprised, it's going to be a 1-star. If the Piplup is in that surprised animation, that's a 2-star. So let's go look at our photos. Mightyena, you can definitely expect to get over 3,500, or about 3,500.
Nice work.
If you need to be a bit closer to get like a score that's around 35 to 3,800, do so. Just wait a little bit. Otherwise, I would just suggest adding the Piplup. That all said, that is Snow Night, and I appreciate everybody's watching these. I've got a few more of these to upload, so I'll be doing so when I have the time. I'm still working on Forest, which is a real pain, so that'll be fun and might be 2 videos when it comes out. That being said, I appreciate everybody who's joining me here, and you have a lovely rest of the day. I'll see you soon.